I have always felt that the world is an erotic place. As I walk through it, my senses are reaching out, and I am drawn to all sorts of things. For me, cities are enormous bodies of people's desires, and as I search for my own desires within them, I slice into time seeing the moment. That's the kind of camera work I like. Born on the 10th of October of 1938 in Ikeda, Japan, Daido Moriyama is an extremely prolific photographer with over 150 photo books published since 1968. His main theme is the city and its alleyways, and he is particularly drawn to the Shinjuku area of Tokyo. Even though he photographs in both black and white and color, Moriyama is particularly well known for his blurred, tilted, high contrast and grainy black and white photography, which beautifully describes the rawness of the city and human experience in it. To achieve this, Moriyama shoots most of his work with a small compact camera, which allows him to wander the streets and to get up and close to his subjects without seeming too intrusive. This carefree approach to the camera, paired with his stray dog way of being, allows him to concentrate on the aesthetics, the composition, and the subject of the photograph. As Moriyama says, any camera is fine, it is only the means of taking a photo. When I look at Moriyama's work, I feel as if I'm looking at a continuous project which keeps building on itself. His photos are striking on their own, but they're also extraordinary to be seen and understood as a mosaic piece of a larger picture or memory. To a certain extent, this is what I read from Moriyama's perception of home when he talks about his wandering life. As he puts it, I am creating my own home by connecting pieces of images from my imagination and things I saw as a child. That's how I feel about my work. It's as if he's building a bigger picture, a continuous memoir. And this brings me to the book we're looking at today, Random Walk. Published in November of 2021, in a collaboration of the Ibashu Gallery and Dem Edition, Random Walk consists of a blank album and 100 loose Polaroid images, 62 black and white and 38 in color, of Tokyo and maybe other cities, as well as some more intimate settings. What this means, as you might have guessed, is that you can accompany Moriyama in his strolls as you wish, in any order or chromatic scenery that you want. Furthermore, you can decide to go on the same walk every time, by peeling the back of each photo and gluing them to the photo book, or you can change the order and number of photos you use in each viewing by simply letting them be as they are. This is one of the great things about this book. It's freedom. Usually, the photo book may be an intimate way of experiencing photography, as you can take it wherever you want, look at it whenever you want, and at the distance that you want. But Random Walk takes this sentiment a step further with its collaborative approach, and makes this experience a truly personal venture. This way of presenting the photos invites the reader to get closer to the author and to pursue a greater connection with him and the Polaroids. In fact, given the sufficient amount of time with this work in front of you, in your hands, you might start to think that you are organizing your own memories. And this feeling is intensified by the whole package that is this work. From the box where we store our Polaroids, to the beautiful cloth album where we collect our family's pictures, or the paper casings that hold and protect the photos. At least this is how I feel, as I usually store my photos in bundles wrapped in paper, named and dated, and then keep them forgotten in a box until the day I unpack those memories again. To be honest, I'm not sure if now I'm talking about my memories or the memories Moriyama shared with us. And this, again, is what makes this work so beautiful, so special and so unique. It is, in a way, both his and uniquely mine. Not in the way that every work becomes the reader's once it's in their hands and they are allowed to interpret it. It is uniquely mine because I can decide how Random Walk will be read by the subsequent holders of my particular copy. constrained to the stroll I chose, or free to roam as Moriyama proposed. In other words, they will walk my walk, or we can decide a path together. It is also interesting that this book truly materializes one of Moriyama's central ideas about the photo book, a kind of freedom from material structure, which is in itself a structured way of thinking and looking at the photo book. As Moriyama said, I have been doing numerous exhibitions both in Japan and abroad, but my true interest in photography is producing photo books. There is no definite rule on where you should start or finish. In a way, it could start here and end with this page, so I don't get overly stressed about the overall structure of the book. There are exceptions, of course. I'm not even sure if these pages should have been like this, but it just happened this way. And this is a good reflection to end the video on, as it leaves us with a question. How do we read photo books? We pick one up, we can start wherever we want, we can read it in any order we want, and in all honesty, it will probably not lose its meaning to us. Please tell me in the comments what you think about Moriyama's work and Random Walk in particular, and if you'd like to see more videos on Japanese photography or instant photography. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, it helps a lot with the algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button so you'll be notified when I publish again. See you in the next video.